Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope this day is going along swell. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Really, I am. But no delay. Let's just get right into it. There is so much news from the last time we spoke. What was it, on Tuesday?
I think so.
And now it's like we got a whole litany of news for you today. Who we starting with, baby? Come.
Well, first off, we're going to be starting with Nelly being arrested for possession of ecstasy.
4 pills, I believe.
Yeah.
Then they just had a baby. Where is Ashanti? Where's his wife? What is going on?
I did see some problems in their reading when you read on them.
What is going on?
Yeah, for real. What really
is he an addict, or does he does drugs? What? I can't. Nelly.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my God. And I understand he was in the sleazy part of town. What the hell? Or HE double hockey sticks is this? This is ridiculous. This is he just had a baby.
Yes, just had a baby.
And his wife, Ashanti, is still recovering.
Mm-hmm.
They just got married. Well, they got married in December, so that's been a while ago.
Right,
but
yes.
Nevertheless.
Yeah, talk about one hectic first year of marriage.
I wish you nothing but the best. Nelly, pull it together.
Yeah, honestly.
Please, this is not good.
We
heard this news late last night. I said, I'm not getting up early in the morning. It was early. Like early. Like it would have been like 3 o'clock or something. So I did it today. So anyway, if you haven't heard, you heard. It's disappointing at best.
Yes.
So good luck, Ashanti.
Yes.
Ashanti.
That's
yours. Ashanti.
Yes, Ashanti.
Ashanti, good luck, baby.
Yes, good luck. Also in the news, this one is interesting. Evelyn's daughter, Shanice, is apparently pregnant by the game. Y'all.
You know, I know there is a lot of talk about it. First of all, let me say congratulations.
Okay.
Why? Because we shouldn't feel like that when a baby comes into the world.
That's true.
Or someone's pregnant. It should always be good news unless circumstances speak against it.
Mm-hmm.
Not no foolery drama. I don't like how we broke up. No foolishness, but like something happened that it was unwelcome, unwanted.
Mm-hmm.
Something that the baby may be massively disformed or things of that nature. But outside of that, I believe if you don't want a child, protect yourself. And I believe that way every baby that is born or every woman that gets pregnant will be delighted. It should not be a stop.
No, it shouldn't.
Now, her being pregnant by the man, I don't know him. All I know is he a rapper, got a bad rap.
He does.
And I know him that he even allegedly, because he said it, slept with Kim Kardashian. So that was for me. It was like, So he has been around. But many years ago, when the game was talking, he was like he wasn't even doing that, having sexual relations with women.
Oh.
Like he had taken a sabbatical, I don't know. But I was finding him cool. But at the end of the day, it's up to Evelyn's daughter to decide what she want to do.
That's true.
But Evelyn, word on the curve is a lot of people are holding Evelyn responsible for her daughter being pregnant. And don't her daughter have another child? I think this is her second child. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just tell you all the news. You just getting the news. This is just chit chat. I don't go deep and swimming and pulling up dirt. No, that's not my thing. I just give you enough. Anything you want to know, you can go and find it. I just tell you what this is. This is the news. What's going on, babe?
I was trying to see.
I really thought that she had a child. Don't hold me to it.
Well, it's definitely the game's fourth child.
Yes, and he has a bad rap, and I hear a lot of things. But hey, it could be
this is
worse.
her first child.
Oh, it is her first child?
Mhm.
Okay. So, you know what? Hey, it could be worse. It's the game. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what? You honestly could be right.
It could be worse.
She could be pregnant by Diddy.
I could say something, but I'm not going to because
Okay.
she's tempting me. But she could be saying, she could be with Scott on the corner
That's true.
selling drugs. You understand?
she
You
could.
know Scott, buzzard eyed Scott on the corner, downtown Baltimore, hustling. Could be him,
Mhm.
But it's the game.
Yeah.
You understand? He had problems. He's a good looking man. He seemed like he got a good head on his shoulder. And you can't hold Evelyn responsible for what her 30-year-old daughter does,
Yeah.
Good luck. That's how I feel about that.
Yes.
Evelyn, you get no beef from me, girl. Your daughter grown. And congratulations, Grandma. I hope that, your pregnancy is wonderful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What else we have?
Well, moving on from some good news, let's talk about all the freaky accidents that have been happening lately.
When you speak of freaky accidents, I want to talk about this real fast, about Serena.
Okay.
The one in Paris. What about that? Tell them about this story.
Yes, Serena Williams. Apparently, it was either a hotel or
some highfalutin restaurant.
Yes. And she wanted to eat there. I think it was like the top room.
She wanted to sleep in the skylight, in the uppity, in the bougie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was nobody sitting in that area, and Serena did not understand why she was being denied access.
Because as far as she's concerned, they reminded her that you have a black card.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's going to be busy. No, they are booked out. They didn't want her up there. Now, it could have been a racist move. I'd have no idea. Or it could have been they were preserving it.
Yeah,
and
really could
I don't know. I don't care. And a lot of times, like I said, I don't know. I'm just going in another way about it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times Americans go to other countries, especially those that are really fortunate here, and they take that same attitude with them with other countries. And sometimes it just doesn't pan off in their favor. With that being said, if it is racist, shame on them.
Yeah, for real.
That's a customer they lost.
Uh-huh.
So that's the way I see it. But she got on the internet and blasted them, that's for sure. So
that's what the internet's here for.
Now see, it didn't have to be all that, But like I said, it could have been closed off for other people that was going to come in, even though it was empty. And they probably didn't want to mess it up, get it dirty, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just saying from both sides because I wasn't there. So, but she got on and blasted them, and so it is. They reminded her, as far as she concerned, you reminded me this was my black card, and you ain't want me up there. And she took it as an offense to her color.
Even though I'm the great Serena Williams.
Hey. And America. I don't know about Paris, but here, yes, you are.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was nice to talk about before all the
something like it. This because it's heavy.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
This is a tragedy, right?
Yes.
Let's just start off with like Angelina Jolie's son. I think it happened about 14 days ago or so, something like that. He had a severe car accident and suffered cerebral damage. Right?
Well, he was riding a bike.
One of the motorbikes, one of those bikes. Yeah. And had a really, really bad cerebral accident. He's been in a hospital. And they said they were by his side, but of course it started out that they were there and they thanked everybody. But then the conversation went from Brad Pitt being there to everybody there but Brad Pitt. That's how the commentator did it. At first it was, Brad and Angelina thank everybody for coming and blah, blah, blah. And then it just took a weird turn to and Angelina was there, and she was by his side, and and his name is Pax.
Yes, Pax.
And by his side, and the children they're very close, and they were all there, and it made me see, why you not saying nothing about it? What about
that's
that?
true.
But anyway, enough of that. But from what I understand, he is recovering.
Yes.
His prognosis, I don't think that is totally clear, but he is doing better.
Yes.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
We'll
that's
leave it
great
on
for
that.
Speaking of another accident, Zac Efron had jumped into a pool. I don't know how he dived into this pool, but somehow his chest,
he landed on his chest,
the bottom, and got water-filled lungs, and he was in distress. Somebody pulled him out. They saved him, thank God. I wonder how his rib cage is doing.
Well, anyway, they cleared his lungs. They said that he was okay, and they sent him home. Word on the curve is he didn't go home because it was too much of a paparazzi out there. That's what they said. Nevertheless, what I learned about Zac Efron, is that his name?
Zac Efron.
Zac, is he was a part of Disney.
Yes.
Who was the part of the Disney he was with?
He was part of High School Musical. Yes.
Like I know who that is.
We're all in this together when we stand hand in hand. No. Make your dreams come true. I've only seen okay, I kind of have seen all the High School Musicals, but the first one's the best one in my opinion.
What is a High School Musical?
It's basically these high school students that have Vanessa, was it Vanessa Hudgens? It could be Vanessa Hudgens. It was some Vanessa.
Because Hutchins or something like that.
She was the main love interest with Zac Efron.
So was it I don't know, is it a play or is it a series?
It's a movie.
Oh,
a movie franchise that had like multiple parts. And it was basically watching this new girl come to school and audition, but of course they had to turn it into a musical. I think Disney is still in their musical
How
phase.
old were you about when this came out?
Ooh, I want to say about middle school. So like maybe 2010, 2008.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Well, as far as we know, Zac
Efron
is doing fine. I'm sure he's a little banged up. I don't know why he dived in that pool like that. You got to be careful. I mean, sometimes people got diving boards. You got to make sure you have enough water. Sometimes I think to have a diving board, I think you need to have, and not a really springy one, but one that you can jump off of. I think you have to have at least 8 feet.
Yeah, 8 feet.
8 feet. Because we've had pools, but they're a lot of work.
Yes, pools are apparently dangerous.
And they can be very dangerous, yes. So when I hear of people dying in their pools, I get it. I get it. Or fell asleep and died in their hot tub.
Yeah.
And especially if you've been taking stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I could see how these things can happen. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, Zac Efron is doing fine.
Yes.
He's blessed to be alive.
He is.
And that there were friends and the lifeguards there to jump in and save him. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, when it's not your time, it's just not your time. It's not your time. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then lastly, in the sad news to talk about with freak accidents, literally in the words of Cardi B, she somehow ended up paralyzed. Some freak accident, she said, but she is better now.
This was a few days ago.
Yes, this was a few days ago, and she's better now. So we're not sure if it was stress related.
We don't know if it was offset related. Mm-hmm. We don't know if she tried to take some pills and off herself. We don't know if she fell. Yeah. We don't know if it was complications with the baby. We don't know. But she didn't tell us. Mm-mm. But whatever it was, it appeared to be something foolish. And that she was so blessed that her father or her family was there. And she said it was a frightening moment that she felt paralyzed. Although she's not paralyzed, the baby is in good condition, but whatever happened, she could have fell, we don't know. And she doesn't have to tell us. That's her personal right, although I would like to know. But normally she tells. So if she's not telling, then it's something that maybe she feels a little bit uncomfortable with sharing. So, outside of that, let's see, yeah, that's it. Let's go on. That's it. That's it about who were we?
Cardi B.
Cardi B. She's fine. She's well. That happened several days ago, so she's good. One day, this 3 days ago, it happened, but she's okay now. So we just like to keep you up on what's the news. Some of you don't know what's going on, and so when you get to see Chit Chat, this is it. You get to hear the news like your neighbor telling you. Nobody going into details and all of that. We just give it to you just like you would say. You heard. That's how we do the Chit Chat, right?
Yeah.
And give our commentary on it.
Yeah. Cardi B was the last person we had to talk about.
No. What about Taylor Swift?
Oh, yes. I am so sorry. I forgot about you, Taylor Swift. Sadly, one of Taylor Swift's concerts had to be canceled in Austria because...
Australia?
No, Austria.
Austria, okay.
In Austria because there was some intel the security guards had gotten that there was a planned ISIS attack planned by a 15-year-old and a 19-year-old. I don't know what's with these teenagers and Taylor Swift these last couple of weeks. But here we go, a Taylor Swift concert had to be canceled.
And rightfully so, because they was planning something massive and very dangerous.
Yes.
I mean, not only that, and these teenagers, and it's abroad, and it's starting to be frightening for me because it seems like if it's happening over there, it's just a matter of time before it starts happening here or around the world. I'm very uncomfortable with this. And not only that, just a couple of weeks ago, there were teens going to parties and shooting up little girls. Now this, Taylor, I just think maybe you need to cancel your concert.
Come home, Taylor.
Come home, girl. It's not worth it. And I know, and give them their money back and say, when the war is over, because it has to be horrible that people get deleted in your name.
Yes.
Over your music, over your name. That is horrible.
Yeah.
Even though it's not your fault. But they just randomly chooses something about you.
Yeah.
And your music. It just hurt. It's demonic. It
is
sacrilegious to do, to take someone because you're tainting my music and my show. And it's
I don't think we've ever heard instances like this. Like, yes, we may have heard of it's too hot at the concert and people were fainting and passing out from the
but
heat.
deliberately doing this is not good at all. So her concert is canceled, and
as it
all
should be.
Prayers going up for Taylor and her show,
security,
because we really want her to be protected. And just, I would just want her to come home. I wouldn't even do no shows outside of the U.S., outside like an island or like no places where war is. And maybe that's just me being a scaredy cat that I am. I mean, I just see her as America princess. I do. And I don't want anything to happen to her or her concerts. Because Taylor Swift, for the most part, you don't hear anything about her.
No, you don't.
Everything you hear about her is about love or some chit chat, witty whack she got with one of her little girlfriends. Well, she's a grown woman. Big Petty, they not even in there like that.
No.
So that's what I like about her. She's down low. You don't hear no heaviness about her. You don't hear her boyfriend out there, joining some ring about ladies of the night. You know, it's just America's sweetheart. And that's what I love about her. And it's just something to me that's all American and wholesome about that.
Yes.
Is that okay that I say
Yes,
that?
it is.
Yeah. So I don't want anything to happen to her. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to happen to any of them. But I certainly am concerned because of the stigma that's going under her concerts and her name.
Yes.
So if you don't know, yes, there has been several kids that died at a party that was Taylor Swift related, and teenage girl came in and deleted. So this is horrible. And I think the second time it was a girl too, or was it a boy?
I think this time it was 2 guys.
No, not the outside. Remember the accident happened to 2 groups of the party.
Oh, okay.
So now this is the third thing that's happening. So that's why I'm raising awareness and alarm. And they're saying it has something to do with ISIS.
Yes.
So this is scary for me. And I guess if I was her family, I would be like, So this is Islam, right?
Yes.
So the war, this is not good.
Yeah.
But anyway, we wanted to say that. And on a tip that you may not even know or even care about, but what's going on down here in the world of YouTube is that Funky Darneva has been talking. Armand has finally said his piece. So you have them two, and he was on Carlos King. And I did see the interview. And what do I think? I don't get involved. I'm just telling you that that's some kind of mess. How much of a mess? I don't know, because I don't get involved. And with that being said, I could have sworn that I heard this morning when I was in my twilight sleep that the Jaguar Wright was going after Tisha Tales.
Oh, yes, I thought I heard that in my twilight
I don't know if
too.
I heard that, because my thing is, I know Tisha Tales can be very controversial. That I do know. However, I do know that she had a person on her show that she interviewed.
Yes.
What it was about and all that, I don't know.
She's an interviewer.
I don't know. She interviews. And that's what she does. She's a blogger. I listen to her, I get news from her, but that's what she does. And I don't know if I heard this right. I don't know what she could have said, what she could have done that have Jaguar Wright, the beast from hell, on your tail.
Oh, yes.
That's all I'm saying. Good luck, Tisha. I know she's not afraid.
No, she's not.
I know she's fearless, and I know she knows her stuff.
Yes.
But good luck, girl.
She'll take you for a whole chest.
She will. And you know what? Whatever it is, we don't like to get in the midst of it, but we just like to let you know. Well, that's what's going on down here between the Funky Bunch and the Armand and then Tisha Tale. And also, I heard that Tasha K won a case for $300,000.
I'm not sure.
I heard something like that. So that's what's going on down here in YouTube world. So that's all the chit chat we have. If you find anything else that you think that may help and give a little light to it, please let us know. We so appreciate it. If you watched us and got this far, thumb us up.
Yes.
And if you haven't subscribed, we need your subscription. So please subscribe to us.
Yes.
You're really planting it on good soil. We look forward to bringing you the news when we hear. We like to accumulate it and get enough, but if there's anything that's urgent, we'll come on as soon as we can. Yes. So with that being said, we love you. Please subscribe, play it forward, or thumb us up. We love you. And with that being said, sunflowers!